Steam went down yesterday, and I don't mean just a silly little server crash or anything like that. No, I mean like the full shebang bang went down yesterday, okay? And the Denuvo DRM might be one of the worst DRMs of all time, okay? Why do I say that? Okay, listen. So, yesterday, I tried to play a Denuvo DRM protected game. Alright? Specifically, Black Myth Wukong. Black Myth Wukong. That's right, a single player title. That's interesting. Single player title. Yeah, okay, cool. So, I tried to launch the game up. Alright, and by the way, this was after I was finished playing Split. Alright, I remember distinctly calling my friend, telling him, hey, I just finished recording the second episode of Split, blah, 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 blah. After that call, I was like, you know what? Let me sit down. Let me look at my Steam library for once. I never do really. I most of the games that I own, I don't even play. I haven't even played. Like, most of the games that I own, I haven't even played. Can you imagine that? And I'm pretty sure that's pretty common. Like, most people with a Steam library, most of the games they own, they just don't even play. Like, they have it there just in case one day they want to play it, but they don't. So I sat down, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Black Myth Wukong. I remember getting that for my NVIDIA reward because I bought a computer with an NVIDIA GPU. So, I decide, okay, let me install Black Myth Wukong. Boom, boom, boom. I install it. I try to run it. And, listen, I haven't played Black Myth Wukong since last year. Okay, it's been a while. Actually, was it last year? I think it was last year. Yeah, somewhere around last year. I remember playing it somewhere around there. But other than that, I haven't played it at all. But I decided to play it yesterday. Because I was like, okay, I want to play something new. So, okay, I launch it up. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Do you want to know why? I'm not authorized to play it. Why? Why? You might be asking. Because you own it, right? You own it? Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay, let me explain to you what a DRM does for a video game. Imagine you have a car that you bought with your money, that you own, and you have it right here. But it has no lock. So anybody can get into it and anybody can drive it. So what do? You go to the DRM store, or in this case, the lock store. You buy a lock and you install it on your car. Now you need to get a unique key for yourself so that you can get into the car and drive it. Cool? You following? You following here? Okay. That's what a normal DRM does. And that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like that. I like being able to lock my car after I'm done using it so that nobody else can use it. Right? Okay, cool. Now, imagine that lock needed to be connected to the internet 24/7. So, now you need authorization from wherever this magical cloud is at. You need authorization from that place to drive your own car. So, for example, when maybe the cloud goes down, what do you do? Or maybe when you just can't connect to the internet, what do you do? So you don't own the car. And I've seen people argue that, well, obviously you don't own any of your games because you technically only get a license for the game, but once it's removed from the marketplace and all that, you can't play it anymore, and blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. I agree with you. That's why most of my purchases are made on GOG.com. GOG Team Forever. But for some games, you can't get on GOG. You gotta go to Steam, or you gotta go to Epic Games, or wherever you gotta go to. And if you don't know what GOG is, it's like Steam, but all of the games on there are DRM free, so you can play them whenever you want, and you actually own the game files once you purchase them. But anyways, so since Steam went down, from what I understand, apparently Denuvo needs to contact the Steam API to authorize a user to play the game on Steam. So when the Steam API goes down, Denuvo cannot contact the Steam API because it is down. So then you can't get your authorization to play your game. If you are a game developer, any other DRM is fine. Just any, and I seriously mean any other DRM is fine. And I don't know if it's just me, if I'm just the only person that has a problem with Denuvo, or if there's more people out there who have a problem. Like, because I've heard before that some people like get performance problems when they're playing a DRM protected game. I don't know if any of that's true. I really haven't noticed any of that because I have a pretty beefy computer. But the thing that I did notice yesterday is when the whole thing comes crashing down like Steam did yesterday, you cannot access your DRM, well, the Denuvo DRM protected games. And what's weird is I could access other games. Like, I could play other games just fine. Split, I was playing that just fine. Like, you saw me, I was playing Split just fine. And that's from Steam. I have that on Steam. Also, another thing is this doesn't have anything to do with the Denuvo DRM rant, but also Steam is a game launcher. Okay, let's get that out of the way. So why do games on Steam require you to download a second launcher to launch the same game that you have on Steam, which is already a game launcher? You could have just used Steam to launch the game, but no. Once you click launch on Steam, it sends you to another place where you have to download another launcher and then open that launcher, and then you can play the game. Why do second launchers exist? Just let Steam do it. Alright? And listen, okay, they kind of have a monopoly over the whole launcher like section of things, but it's really good. And when a product is that good, like Steam, like literally the only recent problem that I've had with Steam is just that thing that happened yesterday where it it went down for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it was the Christmas shoppers or something. I don't know. But anyways, Steam is a really good game marketplace and launcher. All right. So that's why they have a monopoly over the whole launcher, section of things. But why do you need to obligate me, to force me to download your launcher, which I've never heard of? You could have just launched through Steam. Like, they literally have it right there. You don't even need to make a new launcher. You know how much money that costs? You could have just saved so much money if you just used Steam's native launcher. I just wanted to rant today. That's about it. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video.